Hello viewers, I'm Red2006 and I'm very pleased to have you join me on the latest leg of our scenic tour through the Johto region in Pokemon Gold version. As a quick recap on our last day's adventuring,
I caught a couple of rare Pokemon, then spent quite a lot of time messing around with ancient jigsaw puzzles in the ruins of Alph. I also took on a couple of rematches. Just a small handful of tasks to finish up before we make progress again.
Hello again everyone and welcome back. We're heading to a secret spot on Route 34 today. Mersey's Surf is going to be carrying us around. I've equipped Leon with Thunder Punch as a backup. Great start, Tentacool. However, I can use this to level up Mersey a little. Take on as many opponents as I can. Basically, Thunder Punch is there as a backup just in case because I'm fighting water types. And once Tentacool is done constricting me, down it goes. A little further on past that, and barring any further interruptions by Tentacool, I haven't learned. I still haven't learned. Anyway, 3 trainers. Battle them one at a time. They use water-type evolution families. 2 stage ones. Goldeen, Staryu, and Sheldon. Good body slam ought to do the trick. And there we go, 30% chance of paralysis kicking in for us. Nice, almost done. And Surf to wrap it up because I need all the body slams I can hold on to. Mersey has a bit of catching up to do. I will have to use Sunny a bit as well. Of course, I'll have to actually take the time to evolve Sunny soon. Bit of work between games. Oh well, can't get lucky all the time. Yeah, this is why Leon has Thunder Punch, just in case. Thankfully got out of it pretty quickly. Think I'm running low on Super Potions, but I'd better rack up a bit more money. Spent a lot on Great Balls. There we go, that should take it for us. And a level up too. And another battle. You will have to step forward to get to the next one. And there we have Staryu. Always a very good Pokemon to have. Well, if that's going to be the case, Mersey should hold out pretty well. I will note that I am indeed a very big Beatles fan, so I made that little reference to Liverpool. Although, it is actually Jerry and the Pacemakers that have an iconic song associated with the Liverpool Football Club. And trust me, that is an amazing experience. I've actually heard Jerry Marsden himself performing it. I've heard 90,000 fans sing it at the MCG when Liverpool came to visit, and I really, really want to go to Anfield to hear it sung there. I don't really have a football team I follow, because basically, no matter who you follow, somebody somewhere in the world wants to kick your head in for it, and it's a bit disappointing. But nonetheless, it would be an amazing experience to actually hear the crowd at Anfield sing that. Something on the bucket list. And Starmie, you know how challenging this one can be if you've played the original games. It's a bit faster than Leon, didn't expect that. I think it might have 120 base speed as well. Ooh. Well, this leaves me in a dire situation. I didn't see that coming. What can I do? Yes, I will give it a try with Sunny. Still doing a lot of damage. Okay, Leech Seed. If you're not quite ready, this one can be a bit of a challenge. Definitely caught me off guard. I'll see about... Hypnosis, let's take a gamble with that. Thankfully, Rapid Spin isn't great in terms of raw combat. Oh, that's right, it gets rid of... Okay, I didn't actually think it got rid of Leech Seed. I thought it just got rid of entry hazards. You can tell I am not a competitive battler, can't you? Okay, because Sunny only has Confusion, it would probably be a good idea to switch back to Leon and go for the Thunder Punch. And it wakes up and it kills me with Bubble Beam. Nope. Get a bit of health back, and whack. Now that's actually fairly competent AI. Usually the AI in these games... Oh, you've got to be joking! I went for the kill instead of using Recover. You know what? Stupid move, we're going with Torture. Why? Because Torture has Quick Attack. Well, that threw me for a loop. I didn't expect that to happen. I knew it would... That thing was more annoying for me than Miltank was. I admit I'm a little caught off guard by what that could do. Didn't really expect that one, so I've only got one potion. I think I'll use it on Leon and switch Sunny to the front. I'll have to buy some more. So one more challenge to go. Shelter and Cloyster can be dealt with because they have poor special defense. Cloyster actually had the highest physical defense of any Pokemon in Generation 1. Shuckle surpassed it. Oh yeah, that's right. Wow, I'm just making stupid decisions left, right and centre. The fact it doesn't have a good grass move is a real nuisance. Looks like it was a good thing I did come equipped with Thunder Punch. I didn't have this much trouble in the practice recordings. Mersey actually had a fairly easy time for the most part. But this should take care of it. We have it wrapped up now. It has great defense, but its low HP and poor special defense mean it should go down pretty easily. And it did, for once I didn't jinx myself. Talk to Kate and you can get the soft sand. Powers up ground type moves. So, I'm going to teleport back to Goldenrod City. Yes, I still have that because it's pretty useful. I will get some more potions and then I'll meet you in Ecruteak City. And here we are, back in peaceful Ecruteak City. I think it's time to go wandering up the Tin Tower for a little bit and actually show that off. Something relaxing would be nice after that little fiasco. I pulled a Regigigas on everyone, and I apologise. We can walk right past that guy and head on to the tower. This area had a massive overhaul in the remakes, and it is beautiful. The autumn trees just look amazing. There is nothing really we can do in terms of main story progression here, but it's just nice touring around. Consider this a field trip as payback, repayment for all the stupid things I managed to do yesterday's recording session and today's. I'm using repels. Oh wait, hang on. Right, so there's something I didn't realise because it's been a very long time since I actually went to catch Ho-Oh. I wanted to grab some of the items that are in the Tin Tower. Anyway, I've got some better equipment, and our destination for now will be Route 38. There is one thing I need to do though. I have to go back to the Pokemon Center and grab some items I've been keeping in storage. You will want to hold on to berries, as I mentioned. Let's deposit a few items. Hold on to the Mystery Berry Hyper Potion for now. And the Elixir. And the Everstone, which I don't really need. Okay, we should be good. We withdraw. Berry. We need all 7 berries. I'll see if I can sneak past the trainers and show off why you need the berries. If we can get that done, it will wrap things up pretty nicely, and then I can focus on training in one episode. Okay. So we have to get past that guy, but we're running into a Pokemon. Okay, we've got past one, and we've run into another wild Pokemon. Only Rattata, nothing interesting. Okay, we've run into Tauros. You know what? I'm actually going to give Tauros some time in the sun. Let's give it a spotlight.
Compared to the normal type Pokemon in the last Spotlight, Tauros is considerably better. It used to be one of the most powerful Pokemon in the Generation 1 metagame. It could use Blizzard, which ran off a reasonable 70 special, and it had many benefits from being a normal type and possessing high speed. Tauros has not quite reclaimed that glory, but it is still a very useful Pokemon as it has pretty good attack, decent defense and HP, very good speed to complete the package. It can be considered something of a counterpart to Miltank, even though breeding them will only result in Miltank eggs. Tauros used to be very difficult to catch, only found in the Safari Zone or by exploiting the glitches on Cinnabar Island. It is thankfully easier to access in these games, and while it can be a little difficult to catch depending on what you use, you will get a very reliable ally out of it. If you're willing to take the time to train one, you'll find that this bull is an incredible physical force, packing plenty of horsepower.
And of course, let's try and catch it. Tauros is pretty handy if you want a good normal type Pokemon. It's not quite as good as it was in Generation 1, but it is still incredibly reliable. Does level up fairly slowly as far as I know. Alrighty. Don't know how well Great Balls will work and it's still confused. Okay. I've only got 4 left. I've been busy catching Pokemon. Can't wait till I get Ultra Balls, they're a bit more useful. Great Balls have 1.5 times the regular catch rate, Ultra Balls have 2. As I mentioned when I was going mad trying to catch that stupid Golbat, I swear by Dusk Balls. But thankfully we caught Tauros. Tauros, the wild bull Pokemon. They fight each other by locking horns. The herd's protector takes pride in its battle-scarred horns. I've been using one on a run of gold and I wanted to call it Lamborghini, but it just didn't fit. So Lambo for short. Ah, damn it, we ran into a trainer. So much for stealth. So, after we've defeated Lasdana, who has Flaffy, we will be able to get to the farm nearby. I keep getting tempted to call it Moo Moo Farm, but I think that's a track in Mario Kart 64. Thankfully, after the trouble we had with the opponents in the secret spot, these ones should be easier. And her next Pokemon is Psyduck. She at least gives good experience in remakes, so grab her phone number if you want. And there we go, we are just short again. Well, I'll grab her number for rematches. Oh, it is Moo Moo Farm! There you go. Much better in the remakes because you can buy a dozen bottles of milk. Sneak along this way and we have to get past somebody else who's rotating on the spot. And he's good to go. I think this tree has a berry. No, it's a mint berry. That, I think, wakes you up from sleep. Okay, so talk to these girls. They will tell you that their cow is sick. Their father will say the same thing. This is why you need berries. Talk directly to Miltank. So basically a lot of button mashing. It's a little better. Still sounds very sad. It's 4, 5. Almost there. There we go. Miltank is completely healthy. Nothing enlightening from them, but pop in and talk to this guy again. It is much better in the remakes where you can buy the dozen, as I said, and it's a great value healing item, trust me. Anyway, that wraps things up very nicely. We started off really slowly, but we've come back pretty well. Always feels good to help people, to be honest. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next instalment of our scenic tour through the Johto region as we tackle Route 38 and 39.